Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the JVS Vocational Voiceover Podcast. I'm your host, Camden Parsons, with my co-hosts,
Bryce Garman,
Brianna Hanlon,
and Harley Barber.
Welcome back, guys. We've been gone for a very long time. Very long. It was Christmas break. How was everyone's Christmas?
Pretty good. I had my whole family together for the first time since last Christmas.
Last Christmas.
No, that's...
I made it through Whamageddon.
I didn't.
I made it through the whole thing. I didn't hear Last Christmas once, and then I remembered about it like a couple days after Christmas. I think it was the 28th, and I listened to it just for the sake of listening to it. I was like...
I didn't listen to it for the whole
time. I got whammed
time.
here at school.
Yeah. Well, for those who aren't aware, Whamageddon was a game where you have to try and make it from December 1st to December 25th without hearing the song Last Christmas by Wham.
See, I thought it was the whole entire month, so I didn't listen to it once for December.
Nice. But yeah, did you guys get anything cool for Christmas from Santa Claus?
I got visited by 3 ghosts.
Okay, Scrooge. Anyway.
Yeah.
I got like 7 Lego sets, dude.
I got a huge
Nice.
Yoda. I got a huge Lego Yoda.
Oh, lucky I want that set. It's kind of creepy looking, though, with the weird little...
Yeah.
They got the squinty, like... They use, like, disc pieces for his eyelids.
Oh, I also got...
No, there's, like, satellite pieces.
I also got, like, the Batman mask on, like, a little pedestal thing.
Which one? The 66 or the normal Batman?
It's like...
Is it the black mask?
Yes. Black.
Okay, that's the normal Batman.
My little brother got the Darth Vader one, and he got the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's cool. I want to get those. Well, listen, when I have my own house and, like, you know, I'm my own grown adult, I'm going to have those just, like, displayed around the house. What was that? What was that?
I think that was the computer.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have, like, the walls just, like, lined. You know, normal people would have, like, family pictures or, you know, cool little knickknacks.
Camden's just going to have Legos.
Lego Darth Vader statue. They make Lego art, they call them the line, where like you put the studs in and it makes a picture. There's one of like Iron Man and the Sith. You could build like Vader, Maul, and Kylo Ren, I think. And then if you buy 3 of those sets, you can put them together and make a huge Vader. Or if the Iron Man one's like a huge Iron Man, it's really cool.
Well, here's the thing. If you go to New York, you can take...
New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made.
In New York, in the Lego store, you can take a photo that you have and print it into one of those Lego portraits.
Well, I've seen if you upload an image to a certain site, I can't remember what the site is, I'll have to find it. It'll like turn the image into a like the stud grid with the studs, and you can get that as a set, and it'll come in and you can build your picture out of studs, which would be really cool. I'd like to do that at some point.
You can also make your own Lego figure.
Legos, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry. Studs are the little round pieces.
Yeah, I know what the studs are.
Yeah,
Just
kidding. It wasn't a bow on my waist. I'm silly.
This?
No, you're not.
I'm so silly.
No, you're not.
I'm going on that myself. What'd you guys get?
I got well, I didn't get many. Like, I didn't get big things because my 18th was 2 weeks before. I got an iPad for my 18th birthday, and then I got an Apple Pencil for Christmas, and now I can draw, and it's really cool.
You know, I have a suggestion as to what you can draw. Swag cow.
No.
Yep.
Nice little swag cow portrait, tongue in his nose and everything.
Pay me $30.
Yes. I'll do it.
What about, hear me out, $10
Nope.
and some exposure?
No.
Some exposure.
I got an announcement to make.
What?
Okay.
I got a Me Sword Fighter amiibo, and you know how you can put like any character you want on like the Me characters?
Sure.
Is it Swag Cow? Is it Swag Cow?
No.
Okay.
I put Waluigi on the Me Sword Fighter
Let's
amiibo.
go.
Like me.
And
Let's
there
go.
wasn't like a Waluigi, outfit.
Uniform, yeah.
Yeah. So I used Travis Touchdown. He has like a purplish outfit. So I thought that would work best. And I remade my Waluigi me to more fit the Waluigi look.
Go Beans!
Very
In and out of
nice.
the
I didn't
bags.
know Amiibos worked with.
I don't know anything about amiibos.
I don't know either.
That's all nonsense to me.
I mean-
I just know you can use Amiibos in Animal Crossing to get certain villagers off on your island, and you can kick others off.
Yeah, same.
What was that?
That was
That was Animal Crossing language.
Anyway, did you guys know that last month on December 13th, I believe it was, Big Time Rush released their first song in 8 years?
Yes, Camden, because it's all you talked about.
Yeah. It's called Call It Like I See It, and it's really good. It's so good. That was one of the things I have on my list of the things I wanted to talk about personally. Also, I saw Spider-Man twice now.
Uh-huh.
You guys should go watch Spider-Man. It's so good.
I want to
If
so
COVID
bad.
wasn't a thing, I think I would have saw
What
it.
if, what if you tell COVID to stop?
It's not how that works.
I want to discuss something that I was being patronized for earlier. We were told to wait and discuss it for the podcast because it would make some interesting Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I like to eat corn dogs. Thank you, Tori. Tori knows what's going on. I like to eat cold corn dogs, like frozen corn dogs, out of the box from the freezer. Just gnaw on that like a popsicle, right? Eat the bread off and then eat it like a hot dog popsicle, right? And
They are called hot dogs for a reason.
Yeah, see, I'm getting patronized for this. I cannot be the only one.
It's not normal to do that.
What is wrong with it?
It's a frozen corn dog. At least, I don't know, warm it up.
Keep
Why?
in mind, frozen meat is normally not good for you. If you eat frozen chicken, you can.
Neither is half the stuff I eat.
Well, then why do you eat it?
Because it's yummy.
But you're eating. Like, I bet if you hit a corn dog off the table before you eat, it's gonna make a thud noise.
Oh yeah,
you're
it's a dense no, I almost said moron. It's a dense corn dog.
What are you talking about yourself there?
Wow.
You don't eat
how the
corn dogs
turns have tabled.
frozen.
I like frozen corn dogs.
That's disgusting.
They have that.
We are not hearing you out here.
No,
just
they
saying.
they have like this feeling of like excitement, you know?
No.
It's like
no.
yeah.
Just like eating frozen hot dogs is awful.
No, not frozen hot dogs, but like cold hot dogs, like just out of the package.
No,
It's like-
that's still bad.
Those are good. I like those too.
That makes you a monster. Speaking of monsters, Monster Hunter Rise is coming to Switch and PC.
Thank you for changing the subject, Bryce.
Thank you. Camden was
We
going
don't
on
know
his
what that
rant
was.
about corn dogs. And Bryce is like, transition now.
We also got another game that's coming to PC, Xbox, and PS4 and 5. It's called Super Sammy Roll, which looks like more of like a action platformer mixed with like Monkey Ball.
I could go for a Sammy right now.
And also we have Insomnius, which is kind of like another demon horror game, which I think those are kind of overused. Get some new material horror games.
I love horror games. Do you guys know that Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach just came out?
Yeah, I did.
In my own personal opinion, that's like the worst one in the whole franchise.
It's buggy. I think it has potential.
No, I
if
think
it wasn't, it don't listen.
I'm not even
The
talking about the
entire-
graphical stuff,
no,
man.
the entire plot also was changed
Yeah,
right before they released
you
it.
can definitely tell.
Because there in the trailers there was going to be so much more to the story, and then they were like, "Meh."
Yeah, well, because they were on like such a deadline. Everyone was like, "When's it coming
Yeah.
out? When's it coming out?" And then like a million things happened during development, and they're like, "Well, all right, then take the
Yeah.
game." And everyone's like, "Oh, this game's buggy and bad." Well, yeah, that's what happens when you rush the development.
What I heard is that they're gonna add more content. So what I'm hoping is that they're gonna start adding more to like what the original plot was supposed to be, instead of what we have, because I think it's very
Not good.
boring.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, it takes the fun out of the franchise. You know, I don't
Yeah.
like the idea of like wandering around and they're coming after you. To me, the fun part about the original games was that you're stuck in that office. Like you can't do anything about
Right.
your situation. You were just there, and it's just survive.
Look,
So for the new one, it's like, oh yeah, and it's not even Five Nights at Freddy's. It's literally one night. This is one night at Freddy's. That's not.
See,
And not all the animatronics are coming after you.
Yeah.
yeah.
well, technically, yeah.
And they never
most of
explain
them
why
are.
Freddy's nice in this one. Why is
Has he
Freddy
No,
nice?
they did. His safety protocol didn't turn on. He was still in his daytime function.
Yeah.
They explained it within like the first minute.
Oh.
See, I like Security Breach because like when you're in the the Pizzaplex, you have like that omnidirectional. Like you don't know what could be behind you, so it gives a new feel to the horror genre. Like
But that's not the horror genre. That happens
like
all
the-
the time in every other horror game. That's what I'm saying. Is Five Nights at Freddy's was unique because you don't have that. It's not like
but we're
you
missing-
roam around and everything. It's you sit in that office and you're stuck there.
No,
I
you're
meant
forgetting about
Five Nights at
you're
Freddy's.
forgetting about Sister Location.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but even then, it wasn't like wandering around. Like it was
was-
cutscenes. It
No,
was like
legit,
scroll
it was
through event.
wandering around.
Well, it wasn't. It
Barely.
wasn't.
There were a couple levels where you wandered, like when you were going through that one place, and
And I think Sister Location's mediocre too. So
I mean,
I miss the good old days when he released 2 games a year and they were like pretty much the same thing, but like slightly different.
but
Those are the
they
good
also.
times.
Can we
but
all
I'll-
admit that at least the first 4 games were amazing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like 1 through 4.
and then
Ultimate
and then the
Customized
lore
pretty cool,
got
too.
too much for me, and I
Ultimate
didn't know what
You
was
can tell he
happening.
was making it up as he went. Like the first game was just like, oh yeah, here's some
Creepy
lore,
things.
yeah, I guess, but like just enjoy it. These are like creepy Chuck E. Cheese. Like it's like, yeah, okay, cool. And then it's like, whoa, there's like a dude in it now. There's a purple guy, and then it's like, oh, there's like 3 purple guys and another dude, and there's like 4 different chains, 5 different chains. It's like, dude, come on. This is
had
Chuck E.
to
Cheese.
I've had to sit down and watch lore videos, and
There are videos on YouTube of like the whole timeline,
Yes.
and it's like an hour and a half.
and
It's
I
like
can't, I can't sit through. I got through like the 4th game, like what happens in the 4th game and what leads to the 2nd game in the 1st game, and then that was it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, this makes no sense.
here's the thing. They went back to like the original formula in Help Wanted, and then they were just like,
dude, Help Wanted so
Yeah.
good.
It is really good.
Yeah, because we all have quests now, so we can play Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, the VR game.
I thought we weren't going to talk about this, Camden.
And it's a lot of fun. It kind of reignites that
Bree,
fun
do
the
you have
trilogy.
Help Wanted?
You
I
said
know-
you weren't going to talk about this, Camden.
Talk about what? We're talking about Five Nights
I
at
have
Freddy's
the-
on Oculus Quest too.
I have a.
Five Nights at Freddy's on Oculus?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just talking, man.
Listen.
Okay, here's the thing. I do not have an Oculus.
Yet.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not getting one anytime soon. I got a lot of things to take care of. But these guys keep saying, "Oh, go buy an Oculus. Yeah, go buy it."
It's more, not all of us, first off. Second off,
most
it's more
most of
a-
you guys keep saying, "Oh, just buy an Oculus
It's
already."
more of we want to play with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I understand that.
We
but I
want to
can't.
spend time with you, man.
I understand that, but I can't at the moment. I have a lot of stuff on my plate. Adulthood just hit me like a Tonka truck, and it's still rolling down a hill.
Anyway, we're sorry you can't get one, but I'm going to talk about Help Wanted still.
I'm fine with that. Just
So, how far
I-
have you gotten into the game?
I've beaten all of the first game, all of the second game, and I actually took it over to a friend's house at one point for his birthday party, like maybe a month after I'd gotten my quest, and he played Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and he like one take the whole game.
Wow.
He beat night 1
Honestly-
through 4 and
Yeah.
the 2 Nightmare Nights first try, all in one go, and I was like.
Yeah. Honestly, the 3rd game's really easy compared to the others, in my opinion.
In the normal game, but the third game might be the
Yeah.
scariest in VR because it's like
Yeah,
with the
'cause
vent right
see,
next
you
to you.
can see it crawling at. Yeah, that's like my favorite part
And
about it.
I mean, you can sometimes see them moving on the cameras in the
Yeah.
other games, but it's like very brief, and all of a sudden they're just standing there. And
the third
the
one,
third one,
you
he's
see him.
like even when he's just standing there, he's idle, like he's moving. It's like
Yeah.
makes him
But
feel
that-
more real.
Yeah, that puts the whole that's a man in that costume that
Yeah.
died instead of souls.
Robots. Yeah.
There's a corpse in there, and it just adds to the whole thing. It's really
Well,
cool, and the whole way he moves.
I have a question about Help Wanted.
Right.
So, is it canon that Scott is actually a real person now in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe?
Here's another example of why the lore is so terrible. Technically, yes, Help Wanted is a game within the Five Nights at Freddy's universe because the Fazbear Company wanted to release a game to like contradict all the games that Scott Cawthon had released because they were all like misleading and not
Yeah.
what happened. So the Fazbear Company released a VR experience to like clear the name, but the VR experience is literally the games, and there's like buggy code in there, and it's like.
And you've got something coming at you the entire game.
Like it was kind of a cool idea of like explaining away the games or whatever, but like they didn't need explained away. like they were trying to be meta, and I don't think it worked, and I don't like that.
The only reason why I went through the opening sequence was to get the tape. As you were going by, I didn't pay attention to any of it.
I don't remember there being an opening sequence.
It's when you're going through and it's explaining why they made the VR experience.
I thought that was
tape
the end.
in there.
No, there's an opening sequence.
I didn't know there was a tape in there.
Yeah, there was. It's like while you're going by, it's right to the left of you. I grabbed it. I'm going through the games and grabbing whatever tapes I can before I actually play them, which you shouldn't be doing, but I'm doing it anyway. The third game, I've beat the first night.
Wow! Wow.
Well, and I've done parts and services. Anyway.
Oh, I'm so good at parts and services. That and the vent repair. I really like those.
But here's
ones.
the thing: parts and services seems like the easiest part.
You think?
You would think.
Yeah.
If you mess up even a little bit, you get jump scared.
Yeah.
If
It's like, I'll put it in his eye socket, and like you're too far to the left, and it's like, bah!
Yeah, and you have to put it in the exact order, and it's mirrored.
Oh,
So-
yeah, for the nightmare mode?
No, even for the regular one, it's like take out his left eye socket, but you have to pull out your right.
Yeah, so it's your right, his left.
Yeah.
His left eye socket. So you're like, go to grab the left one with your left hand, but that's his right eye, because he's sitting like this to you. So you get jump scared. I forgot about that.
But then again, don't forget about Foxy's part where if you look away from him for a second, he jump scares you.
Oh, it's also if you touch him before he stops moving, he gets you. It's like you have to wait for him to stop moving, or else he gets up and just.
Why is he even still moving?
Because he's faulty, man. I think I haven't gotten to this part yet.
Every night to finally.
Did you guys know that today is National Pass Gas Day?
Today's National Camden Day. Congrats.
Yay! Now, that's not until July.
Krakatawa.
Bree, what's for lunch? I'm hungry.
So listen. Today, we have calzones.
Do it. Do the sound effect.
I love calzones.
You know.
We
Oh,
should just
I was
rename that the calzone sound effect.
I was at work a couple of days ago, and I ended up being there for like 8 hours, and I had already had my employee meal, and I couldn't like get something else without buying it, and I didn't want to have 2 Subway sandwiches like that close together.
Yeah.
So I went into Walmart and bought 2 calzones and heated them up in Subway's microwave. It was a good time.
I was there.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're having calzones, pizza burger on a bun, French fries, vegetable blend, tropical fruit, assorted fruits, chicken, Caesar salad, taco salad, and a whole grain roll.
Oh boy, girl. Oh, grain roll.
Oh boy, gruel.
I talked too fast sometimes.
What is pizza burger though? Have you guys ever had it?
It's a burger with, I believe,
Marinara and mozzarella.
and mozzarella. Yes.
I'm going for the calzone, man.
Oh yeah, faux show.
Yes.
Oh, it's also National Harlem Globetrotters Day.
Nice.
They invented a theorem in science from the show Futurama that ended up being like a real formula or something like that. I don't remember the exacts of it, but in the show, it was like a mind. They all like swapped their minds, and you couldn't swap back with someone, so they had to try and figure out how to get all their minds back in the original bodies without like going backwards. And the Harlem Globetrotters were there, like, you know, as they do, the Harlem Globetrotters, and they figured out some kind of like mathematical equation that hopped them in the right bodies without ever switching back, and it ended up becoming like a real equation like that you can use, and it was like, wow, cool.
You know, as the Globetrotters do.
Yeah, as the Harlem Globetrotters do. They also have teamed up with Scooby-Doo on a plethora of occasions.
It just happens.
I love the Harlem Globetrotters.
Like Scoop, look at this ball on my finger, it's spinning.
Anyway, how was your guys' New Year? We kind of skipped over the New Year.
Oh,
part when
yeah.
we went to Christmas.
I forgot it's now a new year.
Yeah, it's 2022.
Happy, yeah, it's the first show of the new year.
Nice.
Pretty good. I ate.
You ate?
My stepmom always makes this like huge platter of food for New Year's, and my favorite part is she always buys pizza bagels, and I love pizza bagels. I love pizza bagels so much, and she got them, but I'm just now realizing that she never made them on New Year's.
So you have.
Sad trombone noises.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I'm on the wrong soundboard.
You are.
That's all right. It's whatever. I want pizza bagels now.
We had
Sadness.
Philly cheesesteaks for New Year.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was really good.
You ever had a Philly cheesesteak in Philly?
Yes.
No.
When I went to Colorado, we did that. We stopped. We had a layover in Philly, and we stopped there at the in the airport. There was a place that had Philly cheesesteaks, and it's like,
Yeah, I'm too poor to go places, man.
I'm pretty sure so am I, which is why that trip kind of caught me off guard. Oh,
Especially to go to Philly. The only place I've been that's near Philly is DC.
Okay.
we went
On a school trip.
We went to Pittsburgh, to Philly, to Phoenix, to Durango. That's where my grandpa lives, Durango, Colorado.
That sounds like a lot of places.
Yeah, but it was a trip. It was fun.
Yeah.
Except for we had a layover on the way back that was like 6 hours and it was overnight, so I had to sleep in an airport seat, like in the waiting area, and I woke up and there was like people everywhere, and it was like,
Was it comfortable?
no, it was an airport seat,
Yeah,
man.
no.
Okay.
Oh.
So, these two do not know about this, but you do.
That's never good.
He is going to try my sandwich that I always eat at Subway.
Yeah,
The one with
guess.
the
The
And
roast
then-
beef.
yeah.
Yes,
Well, because they
and-
keep making fun of him because he makes a big deal out of how much he likes wheat bread. He's like, everyone loves wheat bread. Wheat bread's the best bread. But like wheat bread is easily the bread we sell the least of, and it's like you don't go to Subway to get wheat bread.
Okay,
You know?
but it's a multi-grain wheat bread.
There's
Tori,
Multiple-
you
there's-
can't knock it till you try it, my guy.
there are multiple types of bread at Subway. And
Yeah.
you go for
Can we add
wheat.
like a fifth seat for Tori and just have Tori in here somewhere?
Hi, Tori. Tori's great. Guys, it's about that time. Thankfully. Thank you guys for conversating. Thank you all for watching.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's 2022 now. Make it count
Yeah,
and play it straight.
don't
Don't
listen
look
to him.
back and don't hesitate
when you
go
roll
big.
big time.
Thank you for interjecting and taking that longer. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell notification button so you get notified every time we upload a new episode of the podcast. I said that really fast. Ooh, speed racer. This has been the JVS Vocational Voiceover, and this voice is over.